Hello out there, everybody. Are you ready for this? Guess what? At 9:56 this morning, the police showed up at my door. Yes, you're going to see the video coming real shortly here. I taped it all for you. I even got them coming up to my door and everything. That's going to be played later. At 9:57 this morning, the police came up to my door, and guess what? Once again, the Faith Family Church in Shiloh is scared of Mr. Grimm. And I'm going to show you the video, and then I'm going to talk about it afterwards. Because this makes, what, 5 times I've got trespass warnings from these people. Complaining that Mr. Grimm is too real, too scary. And they're running that way, you know, away from Mr. Grimm. So you watch the video, and tell me, you know, Mr. Grimm, I mean, this happened at 9:56 a.m. this morning, where the police come to my house, and I was asleep, and they woke me up, and they, well, hear it for yourself. Again, this is about my Halloween videos, which makes my Halloween videos the best, police rated the best, and here we are. I haven't even put any on yet, other than the introductory ones. We already got the police at the door. Faith Family Church! Good one. Here's the video. Hello.
Hi, Susan. I'm Sergeant Beatty from the Shiloh Police Department. This is Detective.
Oh, let me guess.
Well, we're here right
The video, the Faith Family Church. We went through this 4 times. We don't need to go through this anymore.
Okay, well, we just want to remind you that there's a trespass warning against you out there, so don't show up on the property. I know it was just a video. And you didn't make any direct threats, but they felt a little intimidated by it, okay?
Yeah, do you want to repeat that, please?
I said they felt a little intimidated by that, okay? I know you weren't making any direct threats towards them.
This guy, I want to tell you something. Okay. This guy is fucking crazy.
Who's crazy?
That guy that's Gary that's doing all of this is crazy. I mean, this 4 times now that we've been through this.
Okay, well.
4 times.
All right.
And I've done nothing to this guy. He is crazy. He's harassing crazy.
Okay, well, he's not harassing you.
All of this because of a Halloween video.
Okay, well, like I said, we're not here to harass you either. We're just here to remind you that there's a trespass warning against you for the property.
Right, we've been through this since 2 years ago, 5 times now.
Okay.
This is getting ridiculous.
Okay. Well, I understand that you're upset, but we're just here to remind you that, okay? That don't go on the property because you'll be arrested for trespassing.
And what day is this?
What day is this? I believe it's the 18th.
Of 2018?
Yes. Wednesday, I believe.
Right, because the only thing this guy is doing is harassing me. And this is supposed to be a preacher of God.
Right.
And I'm getting pissed off with this because this makes 4 or 5 different times now he signed trespass warnings against me.
Okay.
No, it wasn't you 2 guys, it was somebody else before, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe it was the other 2 Shiloh.
Right, this is totally ridiculous. This is harassment. I'm going to find out what to do about it, too.
Okay, well, again, we're just reminding you. He has the legal right to send.
Not to mention that he's making my video go through the roof stronger, but...
Okay, well, then you should be happy about that.
I'm not happy about it.
Okay. All right, well, Susan, do you have any more questions for us? We're just here to remind you, don't go back on the property.
No, tell this guy to leave me alone.
Okay, well...
Wherever he's at, I know who he is.
Okay.
I'm not doing nothing to him.
Well, he felt those videos...
I haven't been there in 2 years.
All right. Fair enough.
Every year we got to do this at Halloween. Every year.
Why are you making videos with Faith Family Church in the background? Why are you doing that?
I'm not making videos with Faith Family Church in the background. His church is not in the background.
Well, it's not the church,
A sign that says Faith Family Church.
Oh, that's all over the world. There's all kinds of different Faith Family churches. There's about 15, 20 of them.
Okay.
All right, well.
All right. All right, thanks, Susan.
This is police showing up in a black car. This is them showing up in a black car. Why does that look familiar? And here is the supposed police car. You know, I never asked him for his IDs. I don't know. Police car would be driving in a police car. I don't know. Anyway, just continue watching. Continue watching. Here we are. This is the Shiloh police from about the Faith Family Church coming up into my yard. Right here. Shiloh police from the Faith Family Church. Coming up to my door. And I will show you this until I open the door. Yep, you're on camera. And that's where I open the door. Right there. Now I'll show you the whole outside scene. Now that's where I open the door. This is outside view. That's where I'm talking to it. Yes. And that's my camera right there. Yes, right there. It's from the Faith Family Church, Shiloh. Faith Family Church being afraid of Mr. Grimm. It makes me makes me laugh. I'm showing you the whole thing even though I'm standing right in there, so that's me at the door right there, but I'm going to show it to you this way too. That's me standing right. That's police from Shiloh. Yeah, from about the Faith Family Church. This makes about 5 times they've called police for this issue. And I'm just recording it from another view because I want you to take a real good look at this. And someone is. Anyway, I'll talk about that later. So this is from Faith Family Church, and it is exactly 9:59 a.m. So they came at 9:57 a.m. this morning. From the Big G at the Faith Family Church. This is how they show the love for God right here. This is how they show that they hate you. They love you. Sounds like a lot like hate you, doesn't it? Yes, of course. But I'll talk about that later. I'm just showing this to you right now. This is the Shiloh police from the Faith Family Church. at my door at, now it is 10 o'clock in the morning. They came at 9:57 this morning, September the 18th. About what other? Mr. Grimm in the Halloween video and how scared they are of Mr. Grimm. Oh, yes, okay. And here they are leaving. Man, this is a... This has got to be some kind of a freaking upside down joke here, right? Okay. That's them leaving. And here we are, they're coming out. Let's see what they do here. Okay. So much. Okay, and here we go. From yet another angle. He hit my car right there. Jeez. Okay. Didn't even see that. And this is this thing from another angle. I'm going to play the whole thing. This is where the Shiloh Police Department came to my door, and you've seen the video, complaining that Faith Family Church in Shiloh was afraid of Mr. Grimm. That, you know, same as last year. Once again, my video is making tops, if you know what I mean. With all of this, already we had the police out once. If you count both police officers, you count twice. So my Halloween video hasn't even started, and here we go already with this stuff. So man, I think we're gonna top next year with this. Now I'm playing the whole thing for you here. It's only a couple minutes. And here we go again. Mr. Grimm makes top headlines. Faith Family Church, the Big G, is scared of Mr. Grimm. Okay. This is the Shiloh Police coming out once again. This has happened 5 times since I was thrown out of that church 2 years ago, where this guy makes all kinds of disastrous claims, and including chainsaws and all kinds of different crazy stuff. He actually believes that I am physically Mr. Grimm. He actually believes that. Actually believes that I turn into Mr. Grimm, like the guy turns into Superman or something, if you know what I mean. Or like Linda Carter turns into Wonder Woman or something. I have no comment on that one. Not right, yeah. I'm playing this video for you. This is the Shiloh Police from all angles, showing you the Faith Family Church in Shiloh, once again coming up to me, giving me another trespass order. That makes, what, 5 in 2 years? Like, no comment. Yeah. So here I am. Here is the video of me. And I'm already at the door right there. So, and you've seen the video, or you will see it. This, I have no explanation. I have no comment about this. Except, well, I'm not going to say it right here. This is backwards crazy, if you want to ask me. I know Mr. Grimm has going to be saying, I'm going to have to interview Mr. Grimm. He's going to say some words about this, because you want to know something? My Halloween season hasn't even started yet. We already got 2 police, one police, 2 cops right there on the door right now. And here we are, they're leaving, which gonna make this a record year. And you know that means my show is the best, right? And there we go, honey.
No homos will ever be allowed on this church as long as I'm the pastor here. Never! No homos will ever be allowed on this church as long as I'm the pastor here. Never!
Hello?
Hi, Susan. I'm Sergeant Beatty from the Sholoh Police Department. This is Detective...
Oh, let me guess.
Well, we're here referencing...
The video of the Faith Family Church. We went through this 4 times. We don't need to go through this anymore.
Okay, well, we just want to remind you that there's a trespass warning against you out there, so don't show up on the property. I know it was just a video. And you didn't make any direct threats, but they felt a little intimidated by it, okay?
Yeah, do you want to repeat that, please?
I said they felt a little intimidated by that, okay? I know you weren't making any direct threats towards them.
This guy, I want to tell you something. Okay. This guy is fucking crazy.
Who's crazy?
That guy that's Gary that's doing all of this is crazy. I mean, this 4 times now that we've been through this.
Okay, well.
4 times.
All right.
And I've done nothing to this guy. He is crazy. He's harassing crazy.
Okay, well, he's not harassing you.
All of this because of a Halloween video.
Okay, well, like I said, we're not here to harass you either. We're just here to remind you that there's a trespass warning against you for the property.
Right, we've been through this since 2 years ago, 5 times now.
Okay.
This is getting ridiculous.
Okay. Well, I understand that you're upset, but we're just here to remind you that, okay? That don't go on the property because you'll be arrested for trespassing.
And what day is this?
What day is this? I believe it's the 18th.
Of 2018?
Yes. Wednesday, I believe.
Right, because the only thing this guy is doing is harassing me. And this is supposed to be a preacher of God.
Right.
And I'm getting pissed off with this because this makes 4 or 5 different times now he signed trespass warnings against me.
Okay.
No, it wasn't you 2 guys, it was somebody else before, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe it was the other 2 sholoh.
Right, this is totally ridiculous. This is harassment. I'm going to find out what to do about it, too.
Okay, well, again, we're just reminding you. He has the legal right to sign.
Not to mention that he's making my video go through the roof stronger, but...
Okay, well, then you should be happy about that.
I'm not happy about it.
Okay. All right, well, Susan, do you have any more questions for us? We're just here to remind you, don't go back on the property.
No, tell this guy to leave me alone.
Okay, well...
Wherever he's at, I know who he is.
Okay.
I'm not doing nothing to him.
Well, he felt those videos...
I haven't been there in 2 years.
All right. Fair enough.
Every year we got to do this to Halloween. Every year.
Why are you making videos with Faith Family Church in the background? Why are you doing that?
I'm not making videos with Faith Family Church in the background. His church is not in the background.
Well, it's not the church,
A sign that says Faith Family Church.
Oh, that's all over the world. There's all kinds of different Faith Family churches. There's about 15, 20 of them.
Okay.
All right, well.
All right. All right, thanks, Susan.
Hello, my friends out there. Now you should have seen the video in its entirety. And if you look, I put a couple more videos from last year on there. And what do I think? You want to know something? I'm going to give you a little interview from me. I'm going to give you a little interview what Mr. Grimm thinks of this from his point of view. Because according to this guy, Faith Family Church, we're separate entities. I mean, hey, according to him, Mr. Grimm is a real ghoulie, you know, so he's afraid of Mr. Grimm. Okay. Number one, this proves to me that church is dangerous, that you shouldn't go around it, if you know what I mean, because, yeah, this is so crazy, I don't even know what to say about this. I mean, I had it all thought out what I was going to say about this, because this makes my show the best. This rates my show as the best. And that means it is the best. So, man, I don't know what to say about this one. I'll tell you something. My show is the best. And here's some music to fly by with this. You listen and listen to me at the same time. Church. This, hey, I'll tell you. Family. You heard enough of that yet? Well, there's another minute left of this. This is dedicated to this day. The Faith Family Church starts the Halloween season. Hey, one police visitor ready. Okay, here's what I have to say now. Number one, I don't even believe what's going on with this. Since it's 2 years ago, when I was thrown out of the Faith Family Church, this is like a game or something to this guy. I don't know what it is, but I will tell you something. It shows me one thing. It shows me one thing, and I'll tell you that. It shows me that all this church and Jesus stuff and all this stuff, it's all hate. Because I'll tell you something, the reason that he doesn't want me there, the reason Faith Family Church doesn't want me there is because I'm different. I'm different, you see. They don't like gays, transgenders, lesbians, and this is the way they show it. They're afraid of me. They're afraid of Mr. Grimm. I have no comment. I'll let Mr. Grimm handle that one. He's going to be on too. I'm going to give you a little short segment from him to what he thinks about this, because he's in disgust too. Because you've misjudged him even as to what Mr. Grimm is. And if you think that I turn into Mr. Grimm, I have no comment with that one. Nothing whatsoever to say. Except you really don't understand a thing I'm doing or anything that I'm saying. I really mean it. You do not understand anything I'm doing, anything I'm saying. To continue this game or whatever it is you're doing, that's fine though. You know, I think I find most of it funny actually. I mean, I don't know, a serious kind of way, because I'll tell you something. I'll never believe in anything over there. That's for sure. I mean, because you people have, the only thing you think that, and I know you're watching me, Big G. I know you're watching me. You're watching this with close eyes. You've always been watching me. You think that doing all of this and sending these people over here is going to save me? Think again. The only thing that does is make me go further out that way, and it proves to me that this stuff is nothing but hate. Because believe it or not, so far I've been to Faith Family Church. How many years before this stuff happened? 4 years, something like that. And all I've seen was hate. That is all I've seen. I've never seen anybody, I love you. And I keep telling somebody, you know what I mean? That's the way to fix this. Do I see any love? Oh, no. Sending out the police, you think that's going to make me throw up my hands and, oh, I need God, I'm going to throw the dance of life away and this and that, and it's not what that's going to do. You need to learn the meaning of love. And you know what? I'm gonna let Mr. Grimm himself tell you a little bit here, because I don't want to drag this out because I'm tired of this. I'm going to let Mr. Grimm talk to you a little bit, but I'll tell you something. The only thing that does to me, every time you do this, I know you're listening to me, so please listen to Mr. Grimm too, because he's going on next. Every time you do this to me, it disproves to me that I'm right. That all of the Jesus and the religion and all that stuff, it's all about another way to hate somebody. You hate me because I'm different. You never sat down with me to listen to nothing, and if you did sit down, you didn't listen very good. You need to take this out of your ear, for one thing, because you really didn't listen to anything I said, or else this wouldn't be happening. But hey, let Mr. Grimm tell you, I'm done with this. Mr. Grimm's going to take over now, and I hope you enjoy his message, and I'm going to leave you with this.
Only the good die, that's what I said.
Okay, here he is, Mr. Grimm himself.
No homos will ever be allowed on this church as long as I'm the pastor here. Never! No homos will ever be allowed on this church as long as I'm the pastor here. Never! No homos will ever be allowed on this church as long as I'm the pastor here. Never!
Hello, I'm Mr. Grimm. I heard about that little feat this morning. Boo! I heard about that. Maybe I don't think you're listening to me, man. You know what? You made my Halloween show start up great. You sent the police over here one time, and I haven't even run my Halloween show yet. I'll tell you something, my friend. You really are full of hate, ain't you? And you're making me so much stronger. The more you hate, the more you throw out there, the stronger I get. I told you, I dared you, I double dared you, and I said, I know you cannot get rid of me because you don't know how to love, Mr. Faith Family Church. I'll tell you something. I'm impressed. I mean, I've started off to a great start. Hey out there. I had 2 police show up and my Halloween program hasn't even started yet. That shows you how good I am. You're gonna come on down to hell with me. Oh, yes you are. Where's my knife at? I don't have one today. Whoa, what's this? Oh, that's not a knife. That's made out of cheese. I'm Mr. Grimm. I'm the best. You want to watch a great scary Halloween show? Here it is. Police rated the best. I'm here, and I'm telling you something. The Faith Family Church. Oh, I already own that place. I already own you. I mean, you are so upside down about me, you don't even know how to go sideways without me. And guess what? Guess what? I'm gonna be in your face. I'm gonna be upside down. I'm gonna be in the back door. I'm gonna be over there. Because you want to know something? You make me laugh with this stuff. I don't even know what to say about this. I'm Mr. Grimm, and you want to know something? I don't even know what to say about this. Because this is... I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something. You want to know what I have to say to it? Here's what I have to say to it. Take and listen to this. Are you listening?
Only the good die.
Bow! Ah! You want to know something? You need to learn how to love, Mr. Faith Family. And you want to know something? This is why there is nothing to this stuff. You want to learn how to love somebody? You come to see me. I tell the truth. I tell it like it is. And I'm going to tell you something. I'll tell you why the Faith Family Church doesn't want Susan there. And they're so afraid of me that they think I'm a separate entity. Do you think I'm a separate entity? Do you think that all of a sudden I become Mr. Grimm and I pop into existence? Do you really think so? I'm going to let you think about that one. Because if I am, I'll tell you something. I'll be, someplace. I'm not going to tell you. I'm telling you something. This is really something, but my Halloween show is off to a flying start. Thank you, Faith Family, for proving my point. You just proved to me that that whole thing is a lot of nonsense. There's nothing to it. I tell the truth. Here's the truth. Are you listening? Yes, you are. You're listening, Big G. You're listening, Faith Family. You're listening to me. I know you are. You listen to everything I say. You listen to everything I say. I own the Faith Family Church now. I own the whole world. I own that one too. Where is he? Come over here. Jason's busy. No, this isn't my Halloween show. I'm doing an interview for Susan over there. Since you think we're separate entities, boo. Oh, I'm gonna go read something. So I'm telling you something, my friend. I'm telling you something. My Halloween show is the best. Police rated the best. And I'll tell you something. We need to start with you and your interpretation of reality. Do you think I'm reality? I am your hate. I am your twisted nightmares all wrapped up into one. The more you hate and the more you send out the police like this, the more stronger I get. You know that? The way to get rid of Mr. Grimm is to love and understand and do that with somebody. You can't do that. You haven't got the ability to do that. You can't love anybody. I'm Mr. Grimm, and I'm out of my grave tonight because I'm already dead. I don't care what you think. Hey, I don't give a damn. You sit there and you think that you're so obsessed with Mr. Grimm. Oh my God, I'm telling you something. Boo! Go run, 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 run. I'll tell you a word or two later. This is a Halloween show yet. I'm out of my dead sleep because Susan needed me to tell you a story. And you know what that story is? You don't know how to love. Sit there and listen to me and put that phone down and put that internet down for a change. You do that. You put that down and shut up and listen to me. Because you want to know something? I don't know what your problem is, but every time you turn around, you said hate my way, guess what? The hate's going to come back at you 500 times over. And you don't know nothing about you preach the Bible about loving people and all that stuff. Really? Hey, I got news for you. The only thing I'm hearing out of it is hate, 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 hate. That's why I'm here. I'm here to haunt your nightmares because all you know how to do is hate. And you want to know something? The ugliness that you see is your own ugliness, my friend. Your own ugliness coming back at you. That's what you're looking at when you look at me. You don't know how to accept somebody for who they are. I'll tell you what your problem is. You don't like LGBTs, you don't like gays, you don't like transgenders. So you figured out a way to get rid of Susan, who's over there, and you figured out by using me, Mr. Grimm, you'd get rid of her. But you didn't get rid of Mr. Grimm, did you? Boo! Boo! On top of that, you woke me up in my sleep today, which I'm really upset about that. Because I'm already dead and I need my dead sleep. Do you understand that? Faith Family Church, I'll tell you something, they made me... when I put this video on there, oh my God, I'm telling you something, you need to wake up. Here's... No, I don't have that. You might need some of this. Okay, I've had enough of this. I'm going back to my coffin. And you want to know something? You can join me if you want to. I'm poking my eyes out because I don't care anymore. You want to know something? In my opinion, you need help. Go get it before it's too late. Because if you believe what you say, man, you got a problem. I'm Mr. Grimm, and I want you to go sit down, and I want you to leave this computer alone and stop looking up crap on the computer. Because I just might be there, and I just might be for real. Means you think I am, I might be for real. But I'll tell you something, I'll be in your head. I am in your head. I am in your head. That's all I got to say from this interview with Mr. Grimm. Join me for the best damn Halloween show there is. Police proven. I haven't even started it yet, and I got 2 police showed up at my door already. How do you like that? Go downstairs and go to hell. Goodbye.
No homos will ever be allowed on this church as long as I'm the pastor here. Never! No homos will ever be allowed on this church as long as I'm the pastor here. Never! No homos will ever be allowed on this church as long as I'm the pastor here. Never!
Hello?
Hi, Susan. I'm Sergeant Beatty from the Sholoh Police Department. This is Detective...
Oh, let me guess.
Well, we're here right
The video, the Faith Family Church. We went through this 4 times. We don't need to go through this anymore.
Okay, well, we just want to remind you that there's a trespass warning against you out there, so don't show up on the property. I know it was just a video, and you didn't make any direct threats, but they felt a little intimidated by it, okay?
Yeah, do you want to repeat that, please?
I said they felt a little intimidated by that, okay? I know you weren't making any direct threats towards them.
This guy, I want to tell you something.
Okay.
This guy is fucking crazy.
Who's crazy?
That guy that's Gary that's doing all of this is crazy. I mean, this 4 times now that we've been through this.
Okay, well.
4 times.
All right.
And I've done nothing to this guy. He is crazy. He's harassing crazy.
Okay, well, he's not harassing you.
All of this because of a Halloween video.
Okay, well, like I said, we're not here to harass you either. We're just here to remind you that there's a trespass warning against you for the property.
Right,
So
we've been through this since 2 years ago, 5 times now.
Okay.
This is getting ridiculous.
Okay. Well, I understand that you're upset, but we're just here to remind you that, okay? That don't go on the property because you'll be arrested for trespassing.
And what day is this?
What day is this? I believe it's the 18th.
Of 2018?
Yes. Wednesday, I believe.
Right, because the only thing this guy is doing is harassing me. And this is supposed to be a preacher of God.
Right.
And I'm getting pissed off with this because this makes 4 or 5 different times now he's signed trespass warnings against me.
Okay.
No, it wasn't you 2 guys, it was somebody else before, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe it was the other 2 Sholoh.
Right, this is totally ridiculous. This is harassment. I'm going to find out what to do about it, too.
Okay, well, again, we're just reminding you. He has the legal right to sign.
Not to mention that he's making my video go through the roof stronger, but...
Okay, well, then you should be happy about that.
I'm not happy about it.
Okay. All right, well, Susan, do you have any more questions for us? We're just here to remind you, don't go back on the
No,
property.
tell this guy to leave me alone.
Okay, well,
wherever he's at. I know who he is.
Okay.
I'm not doing nothing to him.
Well, he felt those videos.
I haven't been there in 2 years.
All right. Fair enough.
Every year we got to do this to Halloween. Every
Why are
year.
you making videos with Faith Family Church in the background? Why are you doing that?
I'm not making videos with Faith Family Church in the background. His church is not in the background.
Well, it's not the
A
church, but
sign that says Faith Family Church.
Oh, that's all over the world. There's all kinds of different Faith Family churches. There's about 15, 20 of them.
Okay.
All right, well.
All right. All right. Thanks, Susan.
No homos will ever be allowed on this church as long as I'm the pastor here. Never! No homos will ever be allowed on this church as long as I'm the pastor here. Never!